Health is working to make sure patients and their families are supported throughout the entire process of hospice care. Today we're joined by one of those families. I'm with Kim Burns and Kawana Brim. They lost their mother, Miss Gail, last year, and they wanted to take the time to share what that experience of having those moments was like, so you can get a better idea of the work that hospice does. First of all, I'm so sorry. So sorry for your loss. We're approaching, what, 1 year?
Yes, this Friday will be 1 year.
This Friday will be 1 year.
Yes.
Talk to us about, like, what did you, nobody ever thinks of, when I have those final moments, what I want to do with those final moments. Hospice allowed you to have those moments,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Our mom, we made a promise to her that we would try to, she wanted to stay home. And we made a promise that we would try to keep her home as long as possible. But as we got closer to the end, it wasn't feasible for her and safe for us to be able to keep her at home and keep her comfortable. We reached out to her hospice nurse, who was Tasha, and let her know what was going on. And she came immediately and spoke with us and made us aware that this would probably be it, and that once she got to hospice, that we may not be able to bring her back home. And of course, hearing those words were gut-wrenching because we wanted to honor our mother's wishes,
Yes.
but we also wanted to do what was best for her. And so we got her to the unit, and that night spoke with the doctor who came in, and I asked her, you know, how much longer do we have, because my mom had discontinued taking her medication for a little while by then.
She stopped eating.
And she had stopped eating.
Yeah.
And so she told us that we had less than a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just to know that I had less than a week with the person that I've always had my entire life, it hurt. But Nashara, the hospice chaplain, she came in and she assured us that everything would be okay and that the hospice team would take good care of my mom. And they did. They did. They were there with us every step of the way. When I say that the team that they put in place prior to my mom's death and afterwards has been nothing short of amazing.
Yes.
The counseling, the phone calls, like, they have really supported us.
And even
In
the
every
care
way.
that comes
After,
after.
yes.
We're about a year out.
Yes.
And still you hear
Yes.
from the team there.
Yes, they are amazing.
My sister and I, we have different therapists for grief counseling, and I love her therapist. She loves mine. And we truly feel like that the warmth that they give us, it had to be heaven sent from our mom.
Just sounds like they took care of medical so you could take care of the heart.
Yes.
And the memories, and saying what
Yes.
you needed to say as you knew that the time was winding down.
Yes.
Yes.
You brought some beautiful pictures of Miss
Yes,
Gail.
that was her last Christmas.
Tell me about her. Did she just love the holidays? Did she just love loving all over you all during
Yes,
Thanksgiving
she
and
did.
Christmas?
Thanksgiving and Christmas was her favorite two holidays. And she loved to cook. And by now, I mean, she would have
had the plan together.
Yes, everything prepped and everything. And she was just amazing. She was the most beautiful flower in the garden, and she made everything blossom.
Well, she would be so proud of you too, talking her up now, but also I think sharing for other families to know, like, you all were so blessed to have that time.
Yes.
And to know about that you could have that level of service and care. Most families don't know.
No, we didn't know of everything that hospice offered. All we knew was that they offered care to families as the patient is transitioning.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew the broad wideness of what they offered until we got closer. And I would say to any family who's going through hospice care, reach out to the hospice, let your nurse know that, you know, you need help, because I never would have engaged in any of the hospice care.
Time and memories
Yes.
you all
Right.
will have now forever.
Yes.
Yes.
That you
Yes.
had those final
Yes.
moments. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
Thank
And
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And you say your mom's a flower. You all are flowers too. You're just like her probably. You know.
Yeah.
And to speak up like this and to
Yes.
share this story, it's so important. So thank you all so much. So if you would like to support families like this and the work that Hosparus is doing this season, all you have to do is head to hosparus.org/donate or use the QR code on your screen.